Hey guys, Naz here with another video. In this video, I'll be going over how to play Red Mage in PvP. As of patch 6.1, all jobs got a complete revamp, so let's go over our new kits. Red Mage is unique unlike any other job in the game because it's our first stance dancing job in the game. For that, I will go over the default white shift stance, and then we'll look at the black shift stance. Okay, with that out the way, let's get into this, yeah? Our basic combo consists of Verstone, which does 5000 potency and grants us dual cast. The only use for dual cast is to use Verarrow. Verarrow is another 5000 potency move. This will be your main damage while waiting for cooldowns to come up. Resolution is a line AoE that deals 8000 potency and silences every one hit for 2 seconds. This is one of the strongest CC in the game as you could shut down a whole team so yours can capitalize. Magic Barrier is an AoE buff for yourself and all allies. Anyone with this buff will take 10% less damage and all healing is increased by 20%. I use this whenever we're on the back end of a team fight and we need the extra defense. Core is a gap closer at 4000 potency. It also afflicts our target with Monomaki. This debuff increases our damage dealt to the target by 10% while reducing damage we take by 20%. This is an amazing tool to win every 1v1. Displacement is our disengage. This does 4000 potency and puts us 15 yams back while granting us the manification buff. The next spell we use will deal 20% more damage. This is very good if used right after your melee combo. Keep in mind both Cora and displacement cannot be used if you're suffering the bind debuff. Speaking of our melee combo, let's go over that. Repose, Sphyrkao, Redoublement will grant us a 6k shield per usage. In total, our melee combo will deal 21,000 damage and give us an 18,000 shield. After Redoublement, we can use Verholy, which does 8,000 potency in an AoE and heals us for 8k. If any of our allies is in the radius of the AoE, then they will also be healed for 8,000 potency. Like I said prior, I like using this when we're having a hard time during a team fight as the extra healing is nice. That's all for the white shift stance. Let's go over the black shift stance now, shall we? For fire will be our basic GCD of 5000 potency and then it turns to Thunder. Resolution will now apply a 3-second bind to any one hit. I love using this on the Volcanic Heart map as it could catch an enemy or two, which gives your team a free 30k damage on them and maybe even a free kill. Frazzle is a debuff that comes out from our hitbox. Anyone afflicted with this debuff will take 10% more damage and heal 20% less. Our melee combo this time will apply a dot instead of giving us a shield. In total, our melee combo will deal 21,000 damage and a dot will deal a total of 18,000 potency after 9 seconds from the first hit. After Redoublement, we could use Flare. Flare is a 12,000 potency AoE attack. Black shift stance melee is great to get a high priority target out of the way. Lastly, let's go over our unique limit break. Southern Cross in white shift stance will deal 6,000 potency and heal all allies in range for 12,000. If the enemy was in the center of the move, then they'll take another 6,000 potency. But if an ally was in the center, then they'll be healed for another 12,000 potency. While under black shift stance, the potency is doubled, so we'll deal 12,000 damage and heal for 6k, and if the enemy's in the center, they'll take another 12k, and we'll heal for another 6k. Assess the situation and use under white shift stance if you're losing and need a little help with the heal, or use under black shift stance if you're lacking the damage. Red Mage has a very powerful kit and rewards players who have good situational awareness. Here's a fun little combo I use to kill my foes. White shift, resolution, black shift, Cora, repose, frazzle, Sphyrkao, redoublement, displacement, flare. Before I forget, let's go over our common actions. Standard Elixir fully heals your HP and MP, but it does take 4.5 seconds to use, so when using this you want to be behind cover, otherwise if you get hit the cast will interrupt you and you will have to start all over again. Recuperate is our only use of our MP resource. It heals us for 15,000 HP on a 1-second cooldown. Try to only use this when you'll get the full value as MP recovery is rather slow. Every 3 seconds you get back 500 MP, so it'll take 15 seconds to get another usage, which is a long time on the battlefield. Purify gets rid of debuffs and gives us immunity to those debuffs for 5 seconds so we don't get chain status. Guard reduces the damage we take by 90% and grants us numerous status immunities for 5 seconds. Well, there has to be a drawback, right? There is. You get a 50% movement speed penalty when activating this. It's best to use this when someone is trying to kill you and you couldn't escape otherwise, to get the full value out of this and act as a pseudo cancel to the penalty. Lastly, we have Sprint. This increases your movement speed so you could catch up to your foes or run away to safety. If this video brought you value, please leave a like and consider subscribing, as I plan on making more guides for other jobs I enjoy in PvP. Until the next video, I'll see ya!